Hello and welcome to Digi8.com. In this video, we are going to cover the topic on earned media. Now let's start with the definition of earned media. Earned media or earned content is written content about a business or person that is not paid for. It is the media and the publicity not created by the firm or people employed by the firm. It is formed naturally by bloggers, journalists, fans on social media or consumers. It is unpaid publicity formed by a third party. Examples include post sharing, retweets, word of mouth, citations, and feedback and reviews. Earned media is created organically. It happens when the content is shared through word of mouth and social media platforms. Moving on to earned media, owned media, and paid media. Paid media, owned media, and earned media can be visualized as a tripod. Each feature is essential for the whole. They each have a role in the digital marketing approach. Let's see how. Media that belongs to a particular firm is based on communication channel under one's control, such as website, blog, or email, is called owned media. Traditional marketing is also called paid media, and when the editorial content of multiple types raises publicity, it is known as earned media. Paid media guides the target consumers to own media, and earned media is what the brand earns from the consumers in the form of reviews, shares, retweets, etc. Moving on to what is owned media. Owned media is any content on the internet owned by a brand. It must be unique to the business. Thus, a website is a classic example of such media. Social media channels are also types of owned media. Next, what is paid media? When any advertising is bought, it is called paid media. Paid media can raise exposure and kick things off for a brand. In short, it is paid advertising. Now moving on, how do you earn earned media? First, make oneself an expert. One can brand themselves an expert. They can share their opinions about the industry they are in. This quickly generates earned media, and consistency is the key to this approach. Next, make the headlines. Media and bloggers prefer making content about newsworthy events. Contributing to a charity or social issue can make the news. Media enjoys feel-good content such as this. This boosts offline and online brand publicity. Third, approach journalists or reporters. Hashtags can be employed to keep reporters in the loop. Requests should be brief and direct. They can be given an overview of the content and why it is important to write about the business. Third, consumers should be kept very satisfied. If customers believe the business is going out of its way to help them, the brand becomes well liked. If a brand is liked, people become faithful to the brand, offer testimonials, speak positively on social media, and referrals increase. Fourth, influencers from the industry can be roped in. A list can be made of potentially valuable influencers. They can be approached for a brief comment or interview. And finally, social media interactions must be focused on. Social media introduces consumers to the brand. They must be influenced and motivated to discuss the brand. One can invest energy and time in engaging at an individual level. Now moving on to earned media examples. Starting with the first one, Gymshark. Gymshark has 9 million plus followers distributed in 3 Instagram channels. The brand's growth comes from a thorough understanding of how social media works. It also involves key influencers in the fitness industry. They finance famous fitness influencers to reach out to the total followers they have. These influencers are called Gymshark athletes or brand ambassadors. Nikki Blackett is a fitness influencer. She has a following about 1.7 million on Instagram. She is very famous and has her own range of products with Gymshark. Moving on to the next example, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's Teremana Tequila. As we all know that in 2020, The Rock launched his own tequila, Teremana. Apart from updating fans about and promoting Teremana on his own Instagram channel, The Rock regularly interacts with his fans and discusses about Teremana. And nowadays, fans themselves have started uploading pictures or videos of themselves enjoying a Teremana and tagging Rock in most of these pictures and videos. Thus, The Rock's tequila Teremana has earned the approval of the audience and customers worldwide. Next example of Starbucks and GOT. Starbucks received $2.3 billion worth of free advertising because of a Game of Thrones mistake. It was actually not its coffee cup. A coffee cup was noticed by fans in a Game of Thrones episode. It did not belong to Starbucks. Nevertheless, it was identified as such, shows how strong the brand is. Videos and photos of the moment were shared on social media soon after the episode was aired. The brand logo could not be seen properly, but fans conjectured it as Starbucks. However, it was only a craft services cup. Stacey Jones, CEO of Hollywood Branded, a marketing agency, calculated the worth of virality at $2.3 billion. Jones referred to Critical Mention, a service for PR subscriptions. It calculated 10,627 times that Game of Thrones and Starbucks were mentioned together. This included radio, television, and internet worldwide. And finally, some of the brands which bank on earned media are: first, Apple for its hashtag shot on iPhone, GoPro for its cameras, Calvin Klein for their hashtag MyCalvins, Red Bull, Starbucks for its coffee cup, Burger King, PlayStation, Lego for its Lego ideas, Harley Davidson for its Harley Owners Group, HOG, and finally Tesla. So that's it, folks. This brings an end to the topic on earned media. These are some of the sources and links referred to for the content in the video.
Thank you and see you in the next video.